Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
You don't keep it.
Yeah, you don't. There was a shotgun, which I know that's going to break your heart.
Old style breech action double barrel shotgun.
You missed it.
You don't keep it though.
I need it. Where is it?
That's it. We're trying to remember.
I don't think you can go
No!
No, see, Jack cannot live without. If there's a revolver or a shotgun, he has to have it. Hit reload. See what happens.
I don't think it'll give it to him.
I don't think it will either. I think it'll be when you walk outside. Yeah. Blood and blood and what? Blood and what?
Is it salt?
Brotherhood and comradeship. Blood and what?
Is it salt?
Stall is not stall. Stall.
It's stalling.
Stalling. Stalling for an answer. Blood and stalling for an answer.
Look how long his fingers are.
Yeah, they're kind of long in this.
No. See if you can go back through the... No, balls.
Nope.
Shite.
No breach. But to be fair, you can find it later in the game as well.
Yeah,
okay.
You would only keep it for this sequence, but it was very useful against the
drones.
Anything. Also, there's shit on the table to your left.
Also, you really just took that one really quick.
Yeah, you did. Much quicker.
A lot faster than I did.
Well, he's just mostly angry because he doesn't have a shotgun.
I'm so pissed.
That's right. See,
I don't think you guys realize how pissed I am.
You will like your new grenade.
You will.
The Tesla grenade.
How do you change grenades? Is that...
No, there's no change. They just are all Teslas now.
So, anything else in gaming news? Because the thing that I want to get to last is
you're fucking done,
very
man.
Important.
Sorry. I'm so pissed that I missed the shotgun.
Oh
my Christ! What the hell?
It was in the attic.
Right. Okay.
It's not an obvious place to get to.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
FYI.
I
mean, you probably can.
If you get close enough.
I haven't got any ammo for anything.
You'll probably die.
Wait, now you do. You do now.
You've got a solid flame. You've got 10 shots.
You got 10 shots.
They went fast.
Knife it. Try to knife it.
What's the other news?
No, I want to deal with everything else first because this last bit is such a button.
Okay. Stuff.
So, obviously, okay, we covered Batman. Okay,
I mean, they talk about like frame rates on when they released the Watchdog stuff. They talk about like frame rates on the different systems.
I think we talked about last time the.
I know it was how on next generation consoles it's the equivalent of high settings on a PC.
Okay,
right. As opposed to
ultra, but PC can go above high,
right?
But it's just consoles, their level is.
I mean, that's still pretty impressive.
It's a lot better than it used to be.
Yes, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So, what it really came down to for me this week, I think the biggest announcement that I've experienced
Save it
recently. So we're all aware of the advent of Unreal 4, right?
Yes.
Unreal 4 is forthcoming. We've had Daylight, which is an example of a game that's in that engine. That's about the most positive thing I can really say about it. It's very strange and very blue.
I'm going to say it straight away. I was massively disappointed with how that looked.
Oh yeah, no, it does not look super good, and it's just proof that an excellent engine does not make a phenomenal game.
No.
And one of the ways that you can validate that for yourself is not every Unreal 3 game is good, and a lot of them are.
You can even expand that outside, and obviously, we are here talking about video games.
Yeah.
You can expand that common, example outside of video games. You can have a solid engine, put it in a really shitty car.
Right.
It's
it does
still
nothing.
a really shitty car.
Exactly.
Or actors in movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Thank you.
Nothing.
Thank you. Why is there Nicolas Cage worship? Why is that a thing?
Because he's so bad that you want to watch him crash and burn.
Yeah. Okay.
The only film I've ever seen him in that I like him in genuinely is Face Off because he can
I never
go
liked him in
crazy
any movies. I just watch it just to like. It's like how Fifth Element is bad because it's so sci-fi and campy and bad.
It is
wonderful.
But it's so good.
It's bad simply because it's so just flat out bad.
All right, so good. So the Unreal 4 engine is a thing.
What's the news about it? Also, that ammo bag, you can spam it.
We have
there you
Light ammunition.
today.
Is that pistol?
A little
Yes.
bit earlier today.
Yeah.
Um,
It's light, and then another gun you don't get for light.
Okay.
There was a major announcement about a Unreal 4 game
Guess
that was released today
Guess who's
by Epic Games. Epic actually developed this title.
based here. North Carolina.
Yes. And this title, again, in the Unreal 4 engine, delivered to Android and iOS. It is Unreal 4
What?
running on Android and iOS.
But why would
Is
you
it
put that on
Infinity
iOS?
Infinity Blade? Is it a new
It
one
is
of those?
not, but it is from that same developer.
But why would
and
you-
the most interesting part about the news is that this title was developed by someone at Epic who had absolutely no previous development experience. And again, developing on iOS and Android using the Unreal 4 engine. And the game is called... Wait for it.
Connect the dots.
Wait, oh no! You know what?
Tic-tac-toe.
Actually, let's take
Tic-tac-toe in the
one
Unreal
guess
4
from
engine.
absolutely everybody sitting here.
I'm going tic-tac-toe in the Unreal 4 engine.
Flappy Bird 2.
In the Unreal 4 engine.
Tappy Chicken.
Are you
Epic
shitting
Games
me?
earlier today. Now, and hold
Are
on.
you shitting me?
Epic Games released a Unreal 4 engine iOS and Android game called Tappy Chicken, developed
Is it
by
free?
one of their. Yes, it's free.
Thank
Developed
you.
by one of their PR people
Thank you.
in an incredibly short period of time, and this PR person has no development experience. So the reason this is important is because someone that cannot code made a game in Unreal 4, made it within like just over an hour,
To be fair,
and it is a fully functional version.
but
You
the
know
whole
what?
idea of the Flappy Bird thing is that like it's a one input game.
It is absolutely, but the simple fact of the matter is that it was made by someone that has no coding
So
experience.
we're watching James play
Unless
Tappy Chicken.
The funny thing is,
Chicken.
okay,
this
the funny
is
thing
better
about
than
this-
I've ever done at this. I'm
The
gonna
funny thing
assume
about
it's-
this news is that actually that makes me really happy.
because the
Yeah.
Unreal 4 engine is
Is that
obviously
simple to
very
use?
flexible and usable by someone that has no experience in coding.
That
And
actually sounds like that's something I could actually make some of my things come to life in some kind
and
of way.
it looks solid. I mean, again, not the biggest piece of software news, but the fact that the engine works that way, it's super easy to use and it's accessible. That's a big deal.
That's really one of those moments where it's like, even this person can do it. Anyone can do it.
And note they picked PR people to prove
Yeah.
that. They
Yeah.
didn't pick someone that, sweeps streets or collects
And-
garbage.
That was another moment right there in the kind of character narrative of the such raw sorrow I cannot partake. If I let it out, it would
Yeah.
drown oceans.
I saw that. That was
It
really
was-
good. There's some good dialogue in this
Yes,
game.
Yeah.
there is.
Would you
also,
expect that from this?
No.
not video game news, but media related. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Johnny in the next Sin City movie.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
I'm excited about that one. If you can get Josh Brolin to sign on to something, it's going to be good.
Yeah. That looks like it's going to be good. There released some new character posters today for that movie.
Yeah, Johnny was one of them with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Was one
And
of them.
Marv, Mickey Rourke.
I didn't see that.
And
It's pretty
Josh
simple. It's just
Brolin.
him with a shotgun.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, Johnny was just in one.
And extra chin, and about 100% more chin than he already
There
had.
is about 100% more chin. Some would say 110% more chin.
Extra though.
I would actually like to measure it. We might want to get around to that a little.
His actual second chin is bigger than his original chin. Something.
Well, it would probably do that as it expands down.
somehow.
Yeah.
Just when he looks down at something, it's like,
So all that happened.
This line of everyone is captured,
yeah.
and it's not, war made peace, no, war made everyone Nazis bitches.
Oh, well.
Like,
It's so pretty.
I mean,
It should not be this pretty.
It's
Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
But
God.
that was my
Am I
reaction
pausing?
playing on
No.
Xbox One. Was that it was so like.
what is going on? Am I pausing right now?
No,
enjoy.
No, this is a moment of just like sheer, not really story related fun. Like there's some story to it, but listen, enjoy it, explore the scene.
Oh, that was such a bad line to say to me. I am a sadistic little fucker.
No, and so there's...
He has an eye patch as well. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Sorry, my friends and I have like this. We have this system when Nazis are in films or in games. They have a certain number of categories they have to fill, and that shows how evil they are.
And I bet is one of them.
Everything that they have adds another little percentage onto it.
Yeah, that means
Leather
that
black gloves,
someone thought he was
full
so
SS
awful.
uniform,
Well, they all have that
eye
thing, so it's
patch,
2 for 2.
and blonde hair.
Oh.
Those are some of them. Also the hat, also the long trench coat, also the Luger on the hip. Those are like more things that add on to it. So this guy isn't full. He's pretty far along though.
He's pretty up there though. But no, so like in this scene, like I was like, I want to take this slow. I don't want, I tried to pick up screwdrivers. I tried to pick up like small, but that's but that they can go from like 0 to 100 miles per hour.
They really do.
I was like, let me pick up like a ball peen hammer.
Yeah,
and
let me do
that.
something to his kneecaps for a
See,
while.
the funny thing is,
Let me pick up the bicycle. Let me be creative with the bicycle. I don't know.
I can do something with spokes.
Spin the wheel.
look at these
Look at how
things.
much stuff there is to torture him with.
Right.
a trowel.
Yeah.
Imagine the things you could do with a
small
trowel.
sickle. You can chop things off with a small sickle.
You could heat that
Machine
up for a while.
Games missed opportunities.
When you say
Good
bicycle,
lord.
you
Okay, the
turning
funny
the
thing
wheel,
is-
If
it's
I'm
like
gonna
you're tunnel-
torture
I don't
someone,
know, man. Like, I don't know. Just like let me be creative with the bicycle.
But the funny thing is, isn't it funny that when GTA 5 came out and the interrogation scene with that, everyone was so...
he's a Nazi.
No, but-
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why Nazis are the best video game villains ever. There's
You can do
nothing.
anything to them.
you
Oh,
can't
saboteurs.
Right, exactly. Like you have hedge trimmers, you have the knives
Wait.
on the wall. What is the?
right.
Oh, those are goggles, which I don't.
Also, how your vision changes when you wear
Yeah.
them.
Hey.
I like them a lot.
Akin to wearing old goggles because they are damaged on the right side.
I am superior to people like you.
You dumb retard.
Oh.
Oh,
By the way, go over to that other workbench because I want to deal with
This one?
something. Not that one. Hold on. To your left.
Oh, the
Yep, there.
raccoon?
Look. What's going on? Look down.
down.
Look down. No, Jack. Look down.
What?
Look. Raccoons.
Oh,
Why?
Because raccoons.
speaking of looking at things though,
Why
later
did-
in the game, there's a Fallout Vault 101 reference.
Yes.
There is. I saw that on Reddit.
Yep.
I was
It
very
is
pleased.
from
Also-
Reddit. I will not claim that that's original.
There
source.
is a, I saw on Reddit as well, there's a keychain of the rocket launcher from Quake on somebody's keys.
I will take it.
I did not say that.
No,
There's
need
no reason why
splatter
it's-
protection.
Needs splatter protection.
Because God knows when you were cutting
Also,
Nazis up.
Can we point out like what on earth does this elderly couple need a chainsaw that like? Can the old man even lift that chainsaw?
Oh, that's,
at this point?
sorry, can I say, that's totally the old guy I'm going to be. Huge, like,
Having
fucking
a
torture chamber
chainsaw.
downstairs that never gets used, but it's just there in case anyone visits.
Well, it's just in case your
Just in case.
daughter's boyfriend comes
Yeah.
over and you need to prove a point.
Daughter's boyfriend. Mailman,
Like,
like.
he's killing you.
I know, I'm
Should
just...
melee him. Yeah.
I'm
See,
just
I didn't
touching-
even know. I just assumed that.
Look, but that's an example of where you can just like chill out and let him hit you.
Yeah,
for a
whatever.
while.
These aren't true like QuickTime events where
No.
when I heard there was something like that, I was like, oh great.
You mean the kind of QuickTime events that ruin games? Like
Yes.
Resident Evil.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
All of them? I was gonna say 4, but all of them.
I'm getting Major and Glorious Bastards vibes.
Yeah.
See, oh,
So here it goes.
this
Where
moment.
are you people keeping the capture resistance fighters?
Does he scalp anyone at some point in the game?
no.
So,
Unless you count like blowing them.
what we have
Scalpers
here,
by shotgun.
we have a blonde, blue-eyed gentleman whose last name is Blaskowitz, and that's actually what I was gonna ask.
He's Jewish.
I didn't remember that before. He's got to be Jewish. That's
He's
so important.
That's part of the, isn't that part of the law?
Yeah.
I never stumbled across that, but I played the games obviously way back in the day when I wasn't. Is it awful that I wanted there to be a second where it was touching his throat just so he'd bleed a little more?
But with
'Cause
that,
he's a
with that
Nazi?
thing, there would not be a second where
No,
it only
that's
bleeds
right.
and doesn't destroy
Yeah,
everything.
that's true. That's
It's like 1
yeah.
second, it's like, I'll just let it touch him. Oh, his head is gone. Oh, good.
He
Oh,
was
dear.
gonna tell me
It was
something.
it was
Did
the
you find where the
torque
resistance
it
fighters were?
pulled into his neck.
He wouldn't talk.
No.
Yeah.
Also,
Look at that
front
tooth.
teeth, Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
His face reminds me of Edward Norton a little bit.
Yeah, I actually understand that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like a really weirdly beefy Edward Norton.
Like Edward Norton in Fight Club. That face would beat up a lot.
American Psycho.
That's Christian Bale.
Everyone isn't in American
Oh no, I'm sorry. What is wrong with me? American
know.
History X.
There you go.
There
you go.
We were talking about beefy hen.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has too much hair.
What was the name of the chicken name?
Tappy
Chicken happy.
The only reason I downloaded it is because
chicken. I bet
Epic made it, so I
I like
have
this.
to.
I like this old guy already.
Yeah, if
It's
you never heard, I will find
actually
it.
easier to find it if you search Epic Citadel and then other games by developer. If you search any sort of Flappy Bird clone, you won't. It's not.
I mean,
in
there
the
are
top 20.
many of them at this point.
Which
Yeah.
is weird because that's the only legit developer that has made one.
Also, they have a false trunk. I mean, I always thought that was the weirdest thing to see. I don't
Just
know.
as default.
Yeah, as a default, like you live in occupied territory, you have a false trunk.
I feel like you'd make it be that way.
That's a good little bit of universe building there.
Yeah.
I also like the interaction with their grandfather being
Oh.
like, "I have a nice stuff." Yes.
All of those sequences. Oh!
Yes. Double barrel. Sorry.
Yeah,
You don't get to use
You don't
it.
get it yet.
I don't even
He
care.
holds on it.
The fact
Actually,
that
the wife holds on to it.
the fact that an old guy with a cardigan just blew off a Nazi's head with a double-barreled shotgun. This is my favorite game.
Scroll up. One more.
I'm really that easy to
If
see.
only this was in the Cotswolds and he had actually just blown off a Nazi's head with an old-fashioned shotgun, then yes.
No.
If it had been a flintlock.
So this is notably speaking, and I did the audio check with this earlier. I don't remember if I uploaded it, but this is the beginning of the sequence that is showcased in the Mayhem versus Stealth gameplay.
Yes.
It is. I do recognize the beginning.
It is much easier to do this stealth than it is
See,
Mayhem.
I only did it stealth, so I wouldn't know Mayhem
But
way.
enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
play
there's
it
one
as
knife
you will.
again. Oh.
Yeah. You lose it. I don't know why you lose
Also,
it.
it's now a Nazi knife.
Yes.
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Yes.
Blut and Eden is what is inscribed on the Hitler Youth knife, by the way.
That just happened.
Just-
That was a thing you knew.
Just
Or it's just that's a piece of
just gonna glide right
Jack's
past it.
incidental information that
you have to know the enemy, guys.
Right.
All right, you should kill that guy.
It's just
Since
funny
he
that you
knows
think,
where
oh,
not
Oh, where are you?
stealth is the answer.
Not only is it like a slit, it's a punch to the face.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both.
So you can play this way.
I'm really curious to see how it goes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I
So
I didn't
I've never did
experience
this
it.
way.
I ninja'd
personally.
the shit out of this.
Oh yeah. No, I reloaded many checkpoints. It's like he's going the stealth way, but having already started Mayhem.
Oh,
Hey.
there you go.
Oh, that would have been.
Oh,
I thought I said that
Saucer.
earlier.
That would have been
Yeah,
kind of
you
useful.
did.
for the new gun.
You probably did.
No, but I thought it was for the new gun earlier in the game.
Jack, are you gonna switch to stealth now?
Oh, you took it off.
No. All right.
I was just seeing what these
That's-
signs
no,
are.
Well,
Those
I
are
don't know.
choices.
Can you hide?
No.
Do they lose
Oh, that's well, not
No,
from that.
no, not from
Wow, what a gigantic floating metal dick.
Also, so like
That was
they have
a really weird
scramjet
sense.
engines on those drones.
That was-
Apparently,
that was an odd night out.
All
That
right,
seems a
so
bit
let's
advanced.
talk about this. Every single game that has ever been an alternate history of anything ever has always been so much more technologically advanced than they realistically would have been under the.
You can take it.
You-
Now it shoots lasers though now.
Why? What?
Because
all right,
it's
I'm
future.
not-
Science.
Are you mad? Are you upset about it?
I would lie
that-
if I said yes.
Right.
It's like lasers. Cool. Okay.
Oh,
Oh hey!
Oh, die!
I don't remember that being there.
I don't remember that being there either.
I don't think I made that mad. Maybe it was sleeping the whole time. At which point.
Oh no, it's downstairs in one of the guard
Yeah.
posts. I just killed it while I was asleep.
I think I just walked past it. Those posters are awesome.
Yeah.
Every single little bit of world building in this game is wonderful.
Also, for reference, to recharge it, if you want, you have to go back and put it on the station again.
But you can do that.
Yeah, you can, and it'll recharge decently quickly.
You probably want to. Oh, drone's inside. Sweet.
But yeah, so
I mean, there's no
scramjet
point in
engines,
picking it up until
Just
when-
randomly.
If they're
in
on
the
a
middle of
drone,
the
then I
60s.
think they would put it on a lot more things than just drones.
But they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Which kind of makes me wonder why not?
budget.
Because they're scramjet
Nazi
engines.
budget.
Nazi budget, as opposed to any other
They
normal
run
budget.
like they run on like slavery. Like,
There's only
what
so
does
many.
slavery cost?
Time, bodies.
Oh,
Yeah, but
jeez.
Oh, gee,
We're gonna go with that
Oh,
as,
jeez.
as the quote for the entire thing.
What? Which one?
What
Oh,
is
geez, or
slavery?
what does slavery
What does
cost?
slavery cost? ... bodies. Oh.
You can either. Never mind. I'm gonna go.
Oh no,
No, don't.
it's not. We
Is that
have
There's
one-
only
is
two
that one
ways-
be a hashtag?
There's only two
I
ways you
don't
can feel
think
about
so.
that. You can either feel like a plantation owner or a Egyptian king. Only those two ways to go about it. Personally, I think the Egyptian kings are more noble, so I'm going to go with that one.
I think
'Cause you
it's
Americans
funny how
frighten me.
every
Also,
time.
you should look at the truck. The old lady is now sporting the
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she
She's a
is.
good shot too.
Um,
Can you
Hey.
shoot her? Can you shoot her?
Don't shoot her.
Can you?
No,
Made
just
you
puts the gun down.
no.
Okay, you can.
I really want that gun though.
You can get it later.
I
So,
need it
I
now.
wonder- It's like a lot of it. Can you lockpick every door? I don't think you can. Even if you pick the young guy to save, I don't think you can lockpick every door because there are too many doors.
I do want to know though, like
I
how
don't
many people
understand
pick
why
the
that
young
would
guy.
even. I don't understand why the no thing would even come up if the option wasn't there. Though that's the thing that I don't
Yeah,
understand.
absolutely. You just
Like,
make it a part
why-
of the environment.
Like, why would that?
That's what I'm wondering. It's like so many times.
They must have known that would annoy people. Unless you get the
So they
you get the
left it.
cut through laser thing.
You can't use it on those doors.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Also, I'm not sure if there's a new game plus where you can keep everything. So
Huh. Just gonna sneak around. So.
Now,
Good luck with stealth.
since you beat it, did you have a hard time putting this game down? Like, how many playthroughs?
Okay. To be fair, I played the entire game on a day when I was sick.
Okay.
So I did it continuously.
Because I found myself, like, I was playing it the other day, and I was like, I should probably make dinner. And then 2 hours later, I was like, okay, you need to really stop and go make dinner.
You have to. I don't think I would have stopped playing this if it weren't for the actual constraints of how I was playing this. If that
What does that mean?
makes sense.
No, it didn't.
JJ and I have an agreement about PC games. We have anybody that works at Valve should stop listening right now. We should do this because actually, no. What happened was I married your sister, or you married my sister, so we're technically family members. But so we did the family sharing thing.
Oh,
So
well,
split-
family is an objective term.
right,
to some
exactly.
people.
Fine. But so I don't think I would have stopped playing this if there weren't moments where you're like,
You'd be
"Hey,
like, hey, get on,
you
fuck off."
You said that much more politely, but yes, that's what it was.
Oh, no,
And
I think I
don't
said,
mind.
hey, just so you know, I'm going to get on and play, so... Yeah.
Yeah. So no.
Objectives for reference.
so-
When it's silence, it's single shot, not burst.
Okay. So can I ask a really
but
dumb
so
question?
nasty. It's
Go
a,
for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
How does the family sharing system work? Because I've heard references to it, but I've never actually experienced
What it
it.
is somebody in your family, James is like a brother to me, so it's okay.
Right. Please.
Uh,
Literally a brother because you have a sister and I married her once.
You don't want
Once.
to marry my sister. So...
I've known you for years and I never knew that.
I
I
have,
didn't
I have
say
two
that.
siblings. And,
Right?
They're two sisters and a brother.
But I've known you for years.
JJ, is your sister attractive?
She's a bitch.
I've known you for years.
Oh, that's on the internet.
Yeah, we
Good
can do that.
lord.
No, we
It's
don't get
okay.
along. We can cut that out. But, so family sharing plan is, what
Right.
it is you would log into somebody's computer
Okay.
and activate that computer and say this is okay. You can
That
have
they
up
can
to...
log
So,
Interesting.
so you with your profile would log into, for example, James's
You would,
computer and say
okay,
is
this
fine.
computer.
That
Okay.
is not,
And
for
then-
example, that is literally what
And then
happened.
that
I mean-
person now can play that other person's games from their own account, get their own saves, their own achievements. There are some games that this doesn't work with, like MMOs and some other things. I think it's a great plan.
It is. It is.
That's
And-
impressive range.
Yes.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot.
There are some limitations, like, say James is playing something and I get on, he'll be notified, I think, you have a 15-minute warning, save, and...
Oh, until it
Is
takes
it
you off.
15 minutes?
I think...
Oh, because the second I see you come online, I'm like, is it out?
I think it's enough time
Can't
to let
you
you save.
deactivate that?
No, because it will boot him off.
No, but no. Can't you deactivate the
warning?
deactivation of the computer?
Oh, yes, you can deauthorize the computer.
Yeah.
Sure. Why haven't you done it?
To James?
Yeah.
Does that want to be a dick?
I don't.
No, that was good, Jack. That was good. But no.
Yeah. So
if you log in,
it won't stop him.
He
from
won't have my
playing.
library though.
Yeah. So it's one. Under no circumstances can I play a game while he's playing it outside of that 15-minute window.
So why not deactivate that?
If you deactivate it, they will no longer have access to the library.
Yeah, it's one or the other. I can't play it, or
I got another.
I have a
code.
15-minute window.
So now you're like, you share a Steam library now?
Not well, sort of.
I share mine with his.
Oh, okay.
It does categorize.
So if James buys a game, he can play it regardless.
Yeah, if it's
but if you
at
buy a
his
game and
library.
he's playing it that was connected to your library,
Right.
when you try and play it, it kicks him off.
If we both own the same game,
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Right.
If he owns a game and I don't,
If only he buys it and you're
Right.
playing it,
I
because you
can
have
only
access to
play
it,
it
kicks
15
you
minutes
off.
after
Yeah.
he starts playing something. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still upset
About
Why?
what?
that I've known you both for years.
And you didn't get invited to the wedding.
I know, not even that. I didn't even know.
This guy checks his gun a lot.
No. Yeah.
He plays with stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes it made me nervous when I was like walking near enemies and he would like pull the clip out of his assault rifle. I was like, no, put that back in. I'm near enemies. Put that back in.
I'm just gonna clean my gun.
This is a really good time for me to check and make sure that magazine I just checked is still fully
I
loaded.
haven't fired a
Just
round
on the
yet.
off chance a bullet decided to disappear out of it in the interim.
Oh, other Steam news. The
'Cause-
Steam streaming
Yes.
is now open.
Yes.
to
It
everybody.
is.
The what?
So I have been trying to figure out a way to test that here, and I can't.
Get a
Well,
second
that's
computer.
because your PC is next to your computer.
Yeah.
Move that into a different room. Put a really shitty laptop in here.
Okay.
Connect the shitty laptop to the TV, and launch the game on the computer in the other room.
Alternatively, I could
How-
keep playing games on this PC
Yeah,
and
that's fair
not
enough.
do any of that.
Well,
And
How
now
would-
stream it through your network. Yeah.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
Guys, I stealthed and now
No,
I'm lost.
turn around.
There,
Turn around,
there,
turn
right there.
around.
You're missing someone. No,
Behind
he's
you.
on the main
Behind
road.
you.
He's
Behind
on the
you.
main road.
Behind
he's
you.
on the main road. Turn around,
Jack,
I
they're
know,
not-
I know, I'm
they're
just-
not fucking with you.
dude.
He's back there.
Just shoot. He's
They're
the
I
last
totally
guy.
see him!
He's probably the last guy, and he's not a commander. He cannot call in reinforcements.
You should no.
Throw a grenade at him.
No, please do. Oh God, no. Oh, what are you doing? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, yeah.
That made me really happy.
Hey, it was the last guy.
So, yeah, back to the car
Oh, dude.
is what it said. It said.
Oh,
Hey, look, new objective.
And then the objective said return the
You
car.
return the
All
car.
that happened. That was the thing.
so I did that stealth. That was.
You did! No, you didn't fuck that up. No, hold on.
I mean, you've seen
You
me
did
play.
it stealth until at the end when you threw
A grenade.
at it.
I mean, you've
So
seen me
it
play
was a
stealth
stealth-
before.
it
That was
was
the best
the
case
We
scenario.
actually just
That
made
was-
you miss out on an achievement.
It was a stealth.
Did it really?
No.
Oh,
and
I'd be really pissed.
You actually just
otherwise.
lost the game from now on. You can
Yes.
yeah, the game is over. Look out!
So,
Now you have to
she
run a
just
gun.
She just took out
A guard.
2 guys.
She did.
2. There's
Oh,
one
did she?
more.
Yeah, that's right.
With
Did
her
she?
shotgun from the truck.
Of course she did.
And the character makes a comment like she's a good shot.
I
She's
can't
an
believe
old
I
ass
missed that.
cranky Jew. Like, of course she can
She's
shoot.
not Jewish.
Jesus.
There's no way that they're
Polish.
not.
They can't be Jewish. The entire world's taken over by Nazis. Why would there be Jewish people left?
Outside of concentration camps.
Right.
Or, as autocorrect likes to say,
I'm just saying, as a
concerts.
logical point
Concerts,
of view.
yes.
God, I just did the guy who made the concert. There's no concert in this game, JG. Oh, you
Concrete.
meant concentration camp, right? Autocorrect.
No words.
The autocorrect has been the bane of my existence.
Really?
Yes. And maps.
I mean,
Video
like,
games.
there could be other
And
things that
maps.
could be bigger
What?
banes. If autocorrect is the only thing. Did autocorrect prevent you from telling me that your sister married James at some point?
You know, it was.
Oh, yeah, this is a thing.
It
This
was.
is a
I'm
thing now.
leaving because I'm not kidding.
It was a weird.
This is your apartment.
No.
You cannot leave.
It was a weird wedding. Let's just say they went for a.
Was it Game of Thrones style wedding? Did everyone die?
Not everyone dies in Game of Thrones weddings.
Did most
Only
people
like
die?
one half of the family dies.
No.
Also, there was at least one wedding in one of them where someone
James
died.
wanted a kabuki theater. Well,
I have that image now of everyone like doing the kabuki theater.
But my sister really wanted it to be more of along the lines of a BBC documentary.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, now whoa. There's a lot of
Obviously.
BBC documentaries.
The good ones.
No, it was more like the ones that come on.
Are we talking like Planet Earth HD, kind of like Blue
No,
Planet?
no, more like
now we see
if
James
Planet
approaching
Earth-
his wife.
I love Blue Planet. Is also an amazing.
Yes,
movie.
anything with David Attenborough in it just
if
makes
Planet
me so
Earth
happy.
was actually done by the team who normally filmed B-roll for Sex and the City.
Sex and the City had B-roll.
The entire show was a B-roll.
That was what I was gonna say. Yep. All right.
I'm glad you knew where I was going with that. Many metal things is all I can think about right now.
So what do you think of this game, Jack?
Yeah, you've been playing it, so.
I am very pleased that it's everything I expected it to be, and it's.
Nothing.
You sure?
It sounds like a really stereotypical thing to say, but it's genuinely everything I expected it to be and more. Like I was
You'll
expecting.
need to shoot things.
Okay, I'm still concentrating. I mean, it's.
They're shooting you.
Oh no. Like. Okay, I was expecting a dumb first-person shooter, Nazis
Yes.
as the enemies, that kind of thing.
Yep.
But they handled the Nazis really well in terms of brutality
They didn't go
and
comedic.
inhumane.
Yeah.
They
They're
didn't.
not a joke.
They did not go campy at all, which is not what I expected from the trailers. I expected very campy Nazis. I was expecting a lot of Jawohl, Sig Heil, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There is
Actually,
none of that.
now that I think about it, there's only one person who you see salute in the game, and they don't do a Heil Hitler
There is one
right
Heil
arm
Hitler,
raise.
though. But there is one where they say Heil Hitler.
Oh yeah, they
The
say it,
check-
but you never see the right arm
Right.
salute. The only salute you see is in the later portion that's not in a geographic
Yeah.
area close to this one,
Yeah.
and he does the typical
Yeah.
like fingers to the eyebrow salute.
I
So
think
they avoided
this
that.
is-
I don't know if they did it intentionally. They didn't like that, but
Now,
I would hope so.
for me, I was a little worried. I hate the whole review embargo thing. Because, yes, it can be the sign of a bad game. But it also is sometimes to protect other reviewers to have the chance to review a game at the same time and have it out. I understand embargoes.
Which is incredibly valuable
Yes.
under certain circumstances.
Yeah.
Was there an embargo on this game?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay.
also, PC got a later review time window, right?
Yes.
They had like 12 hours before.
Right.
So.
But I would expect that with, I don't know about the number of hours, but I'd expect that with patches and things. Because patches can be brought out far more rapidly on the PC than they can on consoles.
because they've got to be approved on console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd expect it to be a bit of a longer embargo on PC. It's like, okay, just let us patch out anything that's immediately
Yeah.
available and then go ahead.
While that is understandable, it is also not something that is typical.
Yeah.
Normally, PC gets the longest lead time. And that's normally because
Why can I
titles
get
are
back up?
You just
developed.
backtracked is all you did.
Why can I
You
get
took
back?
the alternate route. There were two ways.
Oh, that's weird.
Normally, titles are developed on PC, so it is in a far more marketable, finalized condition. So
This was technically a console port.
Was it really? Wait, so it's developed on PC and then brought to PC? Or the other way around?
ish, yes.
I mean, I think in this situation, because of how good it is, that saying it is a console port is not a. It should not
No,
result
there's no
the automatic
fault.
knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, it's
Right.
going to be awful. Like,
Right.
sure, you could have that expectation, but
Yeah.
spend some time and play it. You're gonna see you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
I think one of the reasons why it was that is because they knew with the engine they had a very high expectation of the hardware they were dealing with, and I think they developed for the consoles first in this situation so that they could make sure it would run on it. Because if you actually look at the minimum system requirements on PC, the minimum system requirements are higher than the technical qualities of both of the consoles.
Yeah, what was the issue with the PC specs? Because we talked about it a
i7.
couple of weeks ago. So what was the result of...
You had to have an i7 processor. You had to have a video card that was less than a year and a half old. The RAM wasn't rough, but it was really the processor. And again,
Jeez.
that's what...
No, you got him. It said signal terminated, so you got him before he put the request out.
I
So
think
you can go loud now.
Yeah.
You can go loud. There's no repercussions going on.
I think at the end of the day, again, what it was they developed it on consoles and then kicked it over to PC and didn't want to mitigate the quality. But that's hard to say without talking to them directly.
Yeah.
But it may have been something where through the optimization that they were doing with the consoles, they arrived at a code that
You can make that jump.
may not have been very easy to optimize for most systems and ran out of time. And again, Machine Games, brand new developer. So it's really hard to fault that. Especially given the, obviously the quality of what they've produced.
Yeah, you lost that one.
I accidentally threw that.
No.
Oh, jeez.
That's actually one critique of I think the knife throwing system is that so many times
You just
I
accidentally throw the
threw a
second
knife and it would disappear. I don't know if it bounced off something and I either lost track of it or it fell through a texture, but they happen to me a lot.
So once the knife is thrown, you can't get it back till you pick up another one? Or-
No, if you throw it and it hits an object like
It's
a
an
wall
empty
or
crate.
something
Send it
soft that it can
untouchable.
stick in,
Right.
you can pick it up. Even if it hits like a wall and falls just flat on the floor, you can pick it up. But it's been my experience, if you throw it near boxes, it's going to get lost.
Gotcha.
And you're not going to be able to pick it back up because you can't locate it. That's the issue, is that you can't find it to pick it back up.
Gotcha.
I'm really pleased with this game, I have to say.
I definitely think it's
I'm
worth
just
It's so much better than I expected it to be.
exactly.
I expected it to be a little bit cheesy, a little campy, and a totally acceptable shooter. And it is so much more than a totally acceptable shooter.
And my fear was, buying it on Steam, there's no return.
Yeah.
You can't trade it in, you can't do any of that, and that's a
I mean, you can do one every year or something.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
you can. But you want to save
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
something
Something
awful.
really bad. That you spend a lot of money on.
the random drunk purchase, really.
Right.
Well, so what was the game that you either got us or you made us get?
No,
It was some really shitty.
First off,
It was
you're
so-
fucking welcome for that.
So bad.
No, I
I've
was
never
not.
played it.
I will reject that welcome to the end of my
Didn't I
days.
also send you the crystal?
It was something
Unicorn game too?
2012.
Yes, it was
refuse to
Babel
read
or
it.
something like that.
Oh my god, it was so
No, it was
bad.
Aztec something. It was
Mayan
like
calendar 2012.
Yeah, it was.
God,
something
that
like
game.
Why
Oh,
would you
Controls
even-
beyond recognition.
just
Why would you even trust the
it
title?
was like what
Ask
happened.
JJ.
Okay,
Not
what
us.
it was is I saw it on sale, and I was like, you know what? There's a 4-pack
jeez.
I
for
know.
like $12.
Right, but that's $12 you could have used to
But that's also
I don't know, buy food or beer. Like, good lord.
Or-
But that was
Not
$12
just
I
the
would
game.
fuck with you guys.
It was so bad.
But then it also gives you good stuff too.
Fudge.
Yeah. No, but so for the crystal whatever you sent me, I refused to redeem it. I flat out told you I'm not going to redeem this, and you actually took it back. Because I was not.
Well, my
going
plan was to eventually sneak over to your place, or when we're hanging out, and just activate it on your computer.
Get you super drunk and then mess around with your Steam account.
That sounds dirty, but
important.
it's not.
It wasn't. Yeah. So also something in the map system on this game is Jack. Once you drop through here,
Yeah.
tap the down on the D-pad button to pull up your map.
Okay.
Because it actually, I don't know if it's a perk or not, but it will actually show you the location of secret. Yeah, so.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Question marks.
Okay.
Those are collectible items. Sometimes they're like health upgrades. They're Enigma codes, stuff
Gold.
like that. Gold, which some of those gold items do not make sense.
No, I had a gold spade.
Yeah, gold cane, gold mask, gold face mask. Different, but the same thing.
Isn't that a placeholder from the original game?
Yes, the treasure.
So, you're a traditional run and gun gameplay because
Me personally, or you? The,
No,
the general
no.
term.
No, yours.
Okay.
Yours.
Keep saying yours because it doesn't actually clarify.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to be as clear as I
The
possibly.
personal limited control.
Personal. There we go.
Yeah. Works remarkably well with this title.
It does.
I have not seen you struggle.
No,
with
I
this.
think that both playstyles are really legitimate. And
Right.
it's
They're
a sign
actually-
of a good development.
Yeah,
You know? Like I said, it's
absolutely.
not given
This
to one
seems
person.
wildly unfamiliar to me because the way that I played the game, but it seems to work remarkably well. I actually died and reloaded far more than you have. Mostly because I was like, oh, I didn't kill him before he signaled people, so
And there
now
are
I have to
parts-
stumble through.
But the thing is, I have the mentality of he saw me. Well, everyone has to die now.
So
That
the
just-
Hitman logic.
Yeah,
Well, you're
basically,
gonna die. They were all gonna die
That's
anyway.
actually exactly how I play Hitman. Is when someone sees me, everyone dies.
There are no witnesses as long as no one has eyes.
Even the hermit
Yep.
crab and the little tank had to die too.
Even the hermit crab. The hermit crab was the worst witness.
So,
does that roll on a rail across that?
Sure.
I don't think so.
Wait,
No, but no.
I
so
really want to be able to like.
he's standing on top of the bunker. There's a secret inside it. I can.
Yes.
It does. I cannot figure out how to get inside the bunker though.
I want to touch.
You'll want to use that later.
Yeah, I think
But no,
it might be a lockpick.
There's a secret. Yeah, I think it might be too. So there are secret items you cannot get unless you do another playthrough.
Or no, actually, I think you had to do the cut thing too, because there was one space that had the same material you used to cut through. But you
I
haven't
don't
covered
think
yet.
there's New Game Plus though.
Wow.
Like I know from the menu, there's
Yeah, see?
New Game. Weird. So there's got to be New Game Plus. And there's got to be because otherwise you cannot get into the building.
The thing with this game too is I want other people to play it. You know, it's like everyone I know who loves shooters, I want them to play this game.
It's a great shooter,
It is. It's definitely solid.
but it's also so much more. Like
yeah.
you could sit down a person who
It's
just loves shooters
grim.
and like
Yeah.
and introduce them to a lot of other games based upon what they enjoy from this one.
It's grim. Also, I
Oh.
would say I like that in a game though. That's the thing.
There's plenty more grim where that came from.
Good. I like grim.
So
Hello.
this is
fun.
you're gonna want that
Yeah.
turret.
Yes.
You want to probably not steal it though. So
Yeah,
have
you want to leave it up there.
yeah.
Also, minor note: Tesla grenades stick to metal objects.
Okay.
So if you were to throw it at one of those, yeah, the one would have been
Shoot
sufficient.
in the face.
No, those are things you want to shoot in the back.
No, you shoot in the face. They all mechs have the fault of being shot in the face.
No, but there's like a fan on the back.
Oh, well, I keep on hitting in the face.
So if you die,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time, don't be on the turret.
Okay.
Hit one with the Tesla grenade, it'll get stunned. Run around behind it, there'll be a circular vent fan on the back. Just shoot that a couple of times, the whole thing will die.
Okay.
Something I went about.
It's
doing.
a big glowy weak point.
It's kind of glowy. It's the
Kind of
most
glowy.
glowy thing on the back. It stands out. It's kind of like
I should
let's
say
put an
highlighted.
exhaust port on the side of a Death Star and not think someone's going to try and use it.
One of those kind
Has
of
an LED
moments.
sign saying shooting.
Yeah.
I understood that reference.
I think my only big
That was also, in fact, a reference to Captain America, which is a reference and a reference.
Yes,
to
it is.
Meta reference.
ouchie.
Actually, it's glowy,
Okay.
glowy part. Yeah, see, it'll get stunned, and take down shoot him. There you go. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
I think the
That's
problem I
it.
had was
Oh,
some of the
jeez.
boss fights felt very archaic. Like
There aren't many boss fights in this.
yes,
But
but the whole
the-
do this X amount of times, then it finally dies.
Yeah.
I don't
So
like that game.
so
Yes.
yeah the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
The funny thing is, I'm
That's the only time I had
totally
that moment
fine
with
with this title doing that. Is that weird?
Well, yeah, because in a first-person shooter, how do you have boss fights?
Right.
Unless it is that style, because
But
what is
how in
a
a
boss?
Wolfenstein game do you have anything but archaic boss fights? If that makes sense.
Also, like how you pick up the armor off of these things,
Yeah.
just taking giant pieces of sheet metal.
Just like,
Like
I can-
visually, what are you
Yeah.
doing with this?
duct tape.
I mean,
But no, they
Blazkowicz.
don't have duct tape.
I think
They
Blazkowicz
have
is
Nazi tape.
inherently magnetic. He's like, I am Iron Man.
So by the end of it, yes.
Yeah.
So did you get this far?
No, just before this part.
I think you were.
No, we didn't talk about it. No.
Why the voice? Why are you doing the voice?
I was expecting more of a German accent throughout this entire thing.
You know what is interesting is
I
that
even
we have
practiced
not.
a few times.
Right.
God.
I think it's strange that we
This
did
is
not
so
settle into the German
It's a
accent.
train.
And be
It's
able
a
to-
train.
Oh no! It's a train.
This is old guy doesn't know how to use new technology.
Yeah.
moment.
Well,
The Captain America moment.
also it's
Maybe he did not get his barista training at his English major course.
There's absolutely nothing wrong.
Why would
with
they have an English major course?
Because I am an English major, and everyone seems to be a barista when they've been an English major.
English major,
Hey.
DJ at radio station and retail. So
Oh,
not
Political
barista.
science major. I'm a salesman.
theater major?
They don't connect.
I am
Don't
also a salesman.
English major in retail and editing.
Also,
One
HD
makes
coffee,
sense.
very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, look at
Yes.
the
You
coffee.
can't spill it. I tried.
I tried.
I spun around. I could not spill it.
Ugh.
I was upset.
I'm so
wanted to
excited
spill.
about watching the coffee moment. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a sex scene.
There is.
Woo!
But not, nothing
again,
over the
we
explosive.
have a mature
There's a
filter
sex scene?
on, so
Yeah, there's two.
It. It better not be that old woman. I'm just saying right now.
Yes, it actually is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I was waiting for you to say game of the year.
It's full frontal old woman. Yep.
You know
They
you know
just
creepy,
swing every direction.
you know that creepy German porn you hear about?
And when he says every direction, he means
Every
including the ones
Okay.
that are physically possible.
I'm gonna
Like, they
give
go
this.
that way through her.
I'm gonna give 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes just to get more apple juice because apple juice gets me through these moments.
To be fair, the first
When
one
you
is
say-
not full frontal old woman.
When you say get you through
In
these
4
moments, do you mean get you through the moments where old women are having physics issues?
Did you notice her
in
lover has
Koreans?
this like pencil
No,
mustache?
I mean the
Yeah.
moments
Oh,
where
later
I'm
in the game,
having
though.
physics issues.
Yeah.
I didn't
with
even
old
think he
women
had it
and
earlier in the
women.
game.
Might be because of the lighting when they're sitting in.
He
He was really bothered.
He was really what?
He was really bothered.
I thought he was gonna go differently than he did. I thought he was gonna be like I'm this particular trait that is obvious. I'm going to like
I have been
him
convinced
because of this trait that is obvious. I'm going to try and keep you for myself.
Yeah,
But instead, he was very devoted to that thing that you wouldn't expect him to be.
he was a pet.
Yeah, this is probably why he survived as long as he did, because that's the character trait that he has. That's very obvious.
Yes. As well as the soundtrack. Oh, temporary intermission, internet.
I think they.
I think it got on from the general gagging noises coming from James' direction.
What?
What?
Where?
What?
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 I mentioned old lady sex and he started gagging or spitting up his drink or something. I'm gonna get set up because I can turn headphones on. Just
What?
What?
I'm gonna go back to that.
Oh, hey guys, this is fun.
Okay, and let's see if we can get this slightly back on track. Hopefully there isn't quite the sex scene that everyone's been saying there is. And I am just going to make sure that the subtitles are on for this scene because this is it's actually a dialogue-heavy scene that's been featured in many advertisements for the game, including a gameplay demo sometime last month. So this scene has actually been seen by a lot of people, so there's not a whole lot of spoilers that the developers wouldn't mind giving you, but you will see the end of this scene, which you didn't see at the end of the trailer.
That never happened. Never have done that.
So at some point, when we get everyone back, we'll be able to resume the stream.
Okay, sorry.
I was just saying, this is actually the scene from the gameplay demo they showed off. It must have been, 3 weeks ago they released this trailer? It was the scene on the train they released as a trailer.
Yes.
And they cut off the end of it. So we're actually going to see the end of that
Right,
scene.
and I am presuming based on the sequence we had earlier where I decided to make no choice, and then you reloaded and we watched that. Mm-hmm. There's a moment where she presents you with several objects
Right.
that you have to choose between.
If I'm right, they're cards, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
And a gun. So I am presuming that your decision there will change the way that it plays out.
Okay.
So
I would hope so. I do
Yes.
I've heard there are alternate timelines in this game. Not as in like the general alternate timeline of the Nazis win, as in
Right.
there are different ways the game plays out, and I've heard of that, but I haven't had any confirmation.
So you selected the younger guy to die.
I did,
right?
yes.
So that will change both what you have access to as well as the way the game progresses forward.
What you have access to is in
Yes.
weaponry? Or
Areas.
is
So one guy can hotwire and one guy can hack.
Oh.
If you kept the younger guy
Yeah.
alive, he could. I said hotwire and hack. Hotwire and lockpick.
Right.
The younger guy can lockpick. The older guy can hotwire.
Okay.
That shows up later.
Okay.
So this might be another moment that really pivotally changed the way that
The game plays out. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I would. See, the thing is, we were talking about a New Game Plus. There hasn't been any indication of that.
It's nagged
But
at him the entire
we did see the door. I don't know if that's the use of assets, but there was a secret somewhere inside that crate. Not crate. The environment piece that we had.
Yes, that
There
you
wasn't-
couldn't get into, given the choice that you made.
He could have
I would assume that would change the way things play out, but I would think that it would be dependent on whether or not that particular character is present.
I would have rather avoided all this at this point.
Maybe that's something that would have to be confirmed with another playthrough, though.
Yes, it would.
Okay. Are we ready to
We're discussing stuff you haven't seen.
Yeah.
continue here? The problem, this mic's really sensitive there, that's the problem. I'm just acutely aware. Oh, sorry.
It's going to be on this side.
I know.
Oh, scooch, scooch. Oh, wie makes the scooch? Oh, look at the scooch. Yeah. Hello, scooch.
That was the second creepiest thing we did today.
Second.
Would Scooch be dead?
Second. He had his arm around me earlier.
Well, I was reaching for my cell phone.
Slow down.
Exactly still.
Here's access. Oh, I've been waiting for this all night. We press the resume button, yeah?
It seems. It seems like. Oh, look at this coffee.
Oh, look
at the coffee animation.
Look, I'm amazed that you cannot knock the coffee
Where
off.
is my whipped cream?
It says milk.
Where is my whipped cream? And why is there an eraser on my
That is
on my
remarkably
tray?
confusing.
Why is there an
Okay.
eraser on my
Razor?
tray?
What do you
Look at that.
Eraser.
The coffee.
Oh, you razor.
Eraser.
That's a sugar cube.
Yeah, sugar cube.
They need to rub out mistakes.
I see the puns that you make. No, Robert does not want the coffee. What is wrong with you? Oh,
He is thirsty. Look
was
at
ist
him.
los mit
Look at
deiner
him in the
Process?
black tight uniform. He wants coffee.
shit.
I want to give him the coffee. Oh. Okay.
I cannot let you pass into.
Obersturmbahnführerin Engel gebeten hat.
Oh.
Okay, you are clearly coming off with different signals than I am. You are not interested. Fine. I see how you are.
Makes the way back to the table.
I will ask
Eyes
this
in
young gentleman.
fire. Oh no, you should. Oh, he does
Oh,
not
look
want
at the
the
shadow
coffee.
on the eyes.
Obersturmbahnführerin Engel will
What? Did you not hear what you?
Oh, you are not interested, Alter. Fine, I guess I go
So
to this.
this is something that I'm
Okay,
really
so
interested
choices in this.
to deal with.
Okay.
So you have her
Yep.
and him,
He
He
is
is
so creepy.
quite clearly a homosexual.
Yes.
Shall we go
Quite
with that?
clearly.
Okay. No, he is quite clearly represented as a homosexual
Also, look at-
character.
Right.
Well,
very good.
yes,
Very
yes.
good.
Look
So
at her gun.
one of the things that
Gold Luger, love it.
Old Luger.
is absolutely unquestionable about the history of the Reich
Yeah.
is that there were things that they did not approve of.
Okay.
Homosexuality was one of them.
Yeah.
How is it that this
You'll
happened?
see.
JJ and I were actually just talking about this.
Okay.
And you see it as you play through the game. These two characters are throughout most of the game.
Okay.
If you can't tell already, there is a pet owner relationship going
Okay.
on.
That's the impression I got
He
from
has
the
very
trailer.
Aryan features.
And that is why he survives, because he is her pet.
Okay.
He survives, pleasing her,
That actually
her
makes-
will, and actually you'll see later in the scene, he does things that you would not expect him to do that would suggest a survival instinct in why.
Okay, that makes way more sense. I was
as
really,
long
I
as
was
they
really-
deal with it.
I was really confused when they showed this scene
They
at
deal with
first.
it in the way that this game deals with most of the stuff that is not completely in the face of that, except the violence and action stuff.
Okay,
Right.
that's fine. I'm glad how mature this game is, if that makes sense. Not maturity as in violence, but maturity as in the way they're dealing with these really
So
good
this is another
aspects.
choice period you can have. JJ and I were talking about this earlier. We'd actually forgotten about this one.
I really like this
Yeah.
because there's that moment of, oh shit, what do I do?
Yeah. Do I need to reload a checkpoint if I pick the wrong card?
Edelweiss.
I thought
Yes.
a lot about when I was
Oh.
picking stuff.
Oh.
What?
No, there's
Because
that was
you knew
right.
it was
That was
Edelweiss.
right. That was right.
Frau Obersturmbannführer.
Yes.
Ja, das werden wir
Oh god.
wissen,
Yeah, this one.
nicht wahr?
And then what they...
Diesmal wählen Sie das Bild, das Sie am meisten mit Scheu.
Huh.
See, I made these choices trying to pick, like, okay, what
Wow.
would a Nazi like?
Well.
And so I made the same choice. Like,
Yeah.
they would be less disgusted about the spider than they would be about the skulls because
Yeah.
the Nazi regime was built upon the mass murder of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So they would not want to be disgusted by the skulls. So I made the same choice you did.
I wonder if you can go for the gun. I never tested that.
You can.
Oh.
You absolutely can.
So you tested
I
that.
wonder if you could just like
No,
take
he
a
has
sip
gun
of
for
coffee.
it.
It's like
I
I'm
mean,
just
Probably,
thinking-
probably would go as well as taking the gun.
seriously.
I didn't.
Wenn ich dein Milch
Wait, hold on.
trinken?
I have a way to decide this. So the spider's heads, the skulls are 0.
And what's the gun?
Tails.
Don't
Oh,
take
the. I'm not
Ah.
taking the gun. The gun's dumb.
Fucking up your system.
Heads. Okay, picking the spider.
Did you pick the same one twice? I did too.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, no, I know what I want.
Yeah, no, I was like, because if I change my mind now,
Holy Okay.
It's that is not the worst option. That could have been much worse.
If you had not been an Aryan, you would have gone for not.
this is the survival.
The whole
instinct.
pet relationship.
Yeah.
And
This
there you go.
is the survival instinct.
Unless he's.
Okay. All
unless
right.
he's.
All right.
Unless it's more of a beard relationship.
Well,
Which is still
it's
his
part of
survival instinct. Yeah.
This line of these are old vacation photos,
Yeah.
nothing more.
Old vacation pictures, old war photos, nothing more.
Mit bloßem Auge erkennen. Du etwa.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Just yep.
And him looking at you.
Den Werner.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh.
I mean, he could still be bi.
But no, it's more of this look of like I see him as more of like a help me.
Yeah.
what?
I mean, the fact that she dragged his hand back there.
Right. Eh.
Und then I takes the coffee und
See, look at this coffee. Look at this
what?
coffee you could have had.
Oh,
well,
it's cold
too
now.
bad.
It's so much less
probably
warm
cold
than
now.
it was before. Look at you.
Well, if you wanted it, you should have put a ring.